Welcome to day 22 of our Newvember challenge, Learn a New Piece for November. Yesterday we started on bar 88 and I'm going to play yesterday's and take it through into today because today we're doing the answering phrase. So this is starting in bar 88 with what we learnt yesterday, going through into today. 1 and 2 and and you'll notice how today's was much quieter. Okay, so let's start looking at what we were doing today. So we're looking now at bar 92. It's the last bar that we played yesterday, but it's our opening bar for today's phrase. So our left hand's down on an A, one of those, the right hand is on the A up to the E, and we're playing this quietly. Okay, it then carries on exactly the same as we did yesterday. So a finger 2 on here, crossing over to the thumb so that we can do 3 in a row. And the left hand's going to the B and the E that we did yesterday. Okay, so just put those two bars together from bar 92. 1 and 2 and okay, so that's identical to yesterday, apart from that we're doing it at this quieter volume. The right hand is carrying on very similarly as well. So then we've come off after that C, finger 2 on the D, and then 4 in a row, going back up, and then to finish we just have a gap from the thumb with 3 in a row. So we land back on our A there. Okay, so putting all of the right hand together from bar 92, 1 and 2 and lovely. Left hand's really straightforward for this as well, slightly more jumping than yesterday, but to notes we're really familiar with. So we start on that A shape, the A one of those, octave A, 5th in the middle, full bar, then we go to the B and the E, then we jump down, and I would do this with finger 2 and finger 4 on the low E, and then we come back up, and that's why we only did 2 and 4, so that we can be heading back up, thumb on the E, 3rd finger on the A. Okay, so when we were in the second bar there and we had the E and the B, that could be fingers 1 and 2 because that's a slightly smaller gap. When we jump back in bar 95, it's fingers 1 and 3 that we're doing there on those notes. So putting all of that left hand together from 92, 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and okay, let's put hands together then from bar 92. And remember, we're playing this quite gently. You might want to do a little rise as it moves up to the E and down again, like we have done on previous days. That's quite a nice thing to do, but that's a sort of shape of the phrasing. In general, we're doing this answering phrase relatively quiet. 1 and 2 and 2 and lovely. And we'll just put that together with yesterday because it's nice to have the questioning phrase and the answering phrase all together. So going back to bar 88, good strong volume for this first half, going quiet for what we've learnt today. 1 and 2 and remember that when you go quiet, we still bend our fingers all the way in. So it's about the strength with which you're pulling away that's changed the volume. The fingering still goes all the way into the hand, and that way the sound will still project even though it's at a quieter volume. Well done.